Hello everyone. So, here with another message. As always, I hope everyone's doing amazing. Alright. It's nighttime right now. So, as always, do your gratitudes. So, for mine, it's going to be I am thankful for my imagination. I'm thankful for my dreams. And I'm thankful for believing. That's my 3. Okay. Alright. So, I want to talk about something. I'm going to put it like this. In the world, we all know what's right from wrong. Let's get straight to the point. You know what's right and wrong. I don't care if you were toddler all the way up to over 100 years old. You know what's right and wrong. Right? Right. And the thing about it in this world, we keep pretending like we don't know. I don't know why. Kids all the way up. I don't know why we feel like being hateful and being mean and all of that is so fun. Oh my God, it's just so fun. It's adrenaline rush. Just to be on the edge, just to feel like I'm about to get caught. I don't know why people have made being on the bad side so amazing and being good is boring. So, you know what? Let me debunk that. I get it. Let me just say, I get it. I'm going to just go ahead. I get it. Ain't no need to sugarcoat it. I get it. Because it's just the fact of getting away with something and nobody know about it. So when you go and you take your little brother toy or you eat the last piece of, dessert that that your mama supposed to be getting when she get off of work. You understand? When you know that you didn't complete a chore, but you got to go outside anyway. I get it. When you was hateful to that your friend and nobody know that it was you. I get it. When you steal things and people and your sibling get in trouble for it and you don't. I get it. It's like ha ha ha. I got away with it. You the one got to do the chores now. You the one getting in trouble now. Ha ha. I get it. It's just a thought. It's just a thrill of knowing that I get away with something nobody know about it. You understand? And then, you do it once. You do it twice. You do it 3 times. Before you know it, it's become a trend for you. How many times can I just get away with doing something? I just lied to my mama or I just lied to my daddy and they don't even know it. Wow, I'm great at being, manipulative. I'm great at lying. I can sit back and get over and get whatever I want. I get it. It's fun. It sounds like fun, right? I get it. Because as long as you ain't getting hurt, that's all that matters. You understand? As long as you're not the one being laughed at, that's all that matters. I understand, shucks. I'm going to call it what it is. That's why folks go out here and cheat and stuff on their significant others now. I get it. Yeah, I'm going to talk. I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing. I don't care if we got Tyler all the way up. If y'all can walk around with people with all of this crazy stuff in the world and y'all ain't stopped it before, I can talk about it now. It's out here. Y'all been agreeing. Okay. I'm going to talk about it. I know y'all a little bit happier now, but I still can talk about it. Because I need to put this in the book so we don't repeat it again. Okay. See, this is how I'm going to say this. I'm going to get back to my message. I know everybody going to have happier lives. I know the crime rate's about to go all the way down. Okay. It's going to go way down. And I know that people are going to do what's right and enjoy it. You understand? I know folks going to sit back and be able to express themselves, but don't hurt themselves in the process by destroying someone else. I already know. I know that we all going to come together no matter what race, creed, gender, whatever you are. We're going to all be able to come together. Even the pets can come along. I already know. I already know that these kids going to grow up amazing and they going to really show what the world's supposed to have been, So I already know. I know that everyone is going to do what's right, even when it hurts. I already know. You understand? I already know that if a person need help, people gonna be willing to do it. I already know. However, I have to let you know, I need to put this message in the book, so whenever you get to that point you think you want to forget, you can never, it won't be forgotten. But like that, it won't be forgotten. Okay, so I gotta put this in the book, y'all. Okay, I already know y'all got it together, but it's one of those things, y'all know how it is. If nobody don't say it, then it ain't real for some odd reason. Okay. So back to my message. So I get it. I get the fact that y'all need excitement. So when y'all look for excitement, it's into everything else, everyone else. You understand? Because you're boring. Apparently, you're boring. Learning yourself and loving yourself and just doing what's right is boring. It's like, I can't see me. I can see them. I can see them, but I can't see me. I get it. So you need to do something to make sure. Can they see me? That's all it boils down to. Is somebody watching me? It's like technically y'all do stuff because y'all want somebody to catch you. You just want to know how long it takes for somebody to catch you. That's it. But let me get to the other part of this whole thing. I feel like I'm about to jump on a lot of topics, but we're going to see how I go. Alright, so next part is this. One thing about me is this, and I need everybody to know this. I've been through a lot. You know, not just this round, multiple rounds, and y'all rounds, I've been through a lot. So, everything you could think of in the world that can happen to a person, I've been through. Through mental issues, through being locked up in jail. Okay, not this body form, but another body form. You know, I know what it feels like to be mind controlled and everything else. Just anything you've been through, I've been through with you. Okay, let me say that. So, that brings me to this point, and I'm talking to little kids all the way up. I'm one of those type of people, and I've been like this all my life. At least I know in this round, definitely. One thing about me is this. If I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it in your face, and I already know that what the consequences are. And if I'm going to do something, I'm prepared for the go and deal with the consequences behind it. Okay? That's one thing about me. So I'm going to explain something. When I was a little kid, you know, I was very, I wouldn't say like I was like the most innocent or whatever, because I always was trying to understand things. But I had a brother, and we didn't have the best relationship. We didn't. He was always trying to connive and get over on me, and I knew it. You know, you had that brother that sit back, you ask them for something, but you got to pay them or you got to give them something in return. But when it came to me, when he wanted something, I just give it to him. But the thing about it is he'll do a lot of sneaky stuff when our mother wasn't around. Like he like, I'm gonna give you a couple things. He kicked me in my private areas really hard. He'll sit back and take stuff from me. Yeah, whenever I get around other kids and stuff, he'll tell me I had to go home, and I had to go home. I couldn't even do stuff around him sometimes. He'll laugh, joke. He was the type to go and be there for everybody else and not for me. You understand? He'll allow everybody else play with them, and then I had to go somewhere else. You understand? So I understand as a kid. So my brother used to do a lot of, and he was technically the older one. He did a lot of hateful stuff to me. You understand? But he'll do it behind our mother's back. I was the opposite. I think something was wrong with me. In a good way. Because one thing about me is this. I used to get in trouble for the stuff he done to me. See, normally the youngest one gets away with everything. Nah, not in my case. He do something wrong, I got my butt towed up for it. Yes, that's how it go. I got my butt towed up for it. I got so many spankings as a kid. Put it like this. I got so many spankings as a kid. When my name was called, guess how I respond? What did I do now? That was my response. What did I do now? Literally, if I hear my name, what did I do now? It literally was that. That was always my response. What did I do now? So I got to a point in my life, I said, okay, I got to start defending myself. I'm going to have to stand up and do a little something. But I said, you know what? I got spanking so many times as a child and got in trouble so many times as a child. I said, freak this. Ain't no need to hide it, come get in trouble regardless. So I started learning how to say, you know what? I'm not going to be the shy one and sit to the side. I'm going to do it in front of my mama face. Yes, child. Yes, I know. I did. I got to the point that whenever he do something, I made sure that she could hear me get him back or see me get him back. Because I was prepared for to get my butt toe up again. I was prepared to be in trouble. So when I got in trouble, I got my butt toe up. Either it was a shoe, it was a belt, or the switches. And the worst is when somebody when it comes to switches, the worst is when they go tell the sibling to go get the switch for you. So they get to pick out the switch to get your butt toe up with. I know, right? But it is what it is. It is what it is. You know, I've been through. So I had learned that it ain't no need to hide what you're going to do. Because if you're going to do something, you're going to get in trouble for it eventually. You understand? So I was that type that anytime I did something to someone, I did it in somebody's face. I did. I was prepared for the consequences. I don't know why. I'm about to go down history lane on some things that I done. Okay? Maybe this is just to cleanse my spirit. Okay? Because I want y'all to understand certain things. I don't have to do this, but I need y'all because I want y'all to know that I get it and I understand. This is the kicker. So when I was in school, right? And this boy was being hateful towards me. I don't know what was his problem. And we was painting. And he was talking about how his mama had got him this brand new shirt. And I don't bother anybody, y'all. I don't bother anybody. I stay to myself. I got tired of being bullied. So he had this nice shirt on. I felt that it needed more color. But I was prepared for the consequences. I knew that I was going to get kicked out of school. Or at least go to detention for a couple of days. I got tired and I threw the paint on him. It was dry paint. And I threw it on him. On his shirt. And you want to know what's his name? You want to know what his name was? Y'all gonna laugh. Michael Jackson. It's crazy. My life is crazy. It was blue paint. Yep. There was other times where kids did stuff to me. And I defended myself. And I got in trouble. And I had to go through detention. Then I go home. And the other way I got disciplined, if I wasn't spanked, I had to do writing. So, you know how many times I had to write stuff? I had to write sentences over 1,000 times, y'all. I did that so much. So much. That's probably why I don't like writing now sometimes. It's like, that's why we got the videos. I'm not about to do a book. Somebody else going to write it for me. That's how much I had just about every week. I had to do over 1,000. I had to write sentences over 1,000 times. While everybody else get to go outside playing stuff. I had left a piece of tissue or something on the ground, on the floor or something like that. Or I stood up and say, hey, somebody eat this. This is what's going on. This is what's going on. So I'm used to, how can I say it? I'm used to going through the different things and different motions. That's why when I'm going through this process, and yes, I'm telling y'all about this, because I need y'all to understand. So when I started going through a lot of this mental stuff that I was going through, and when they put me in these mental institutes, I was ready and prepared for it. Because I've been in one my entire life. Okay? And I don't want y'all there. All right. Am I sitting back saying the times that I did stand up for myself and be right in front of the front line of it? Am I saying that was right? No. Am I saying it was wrong? No. All I'm saying is this. If you're going to do something, if you're going to do something, right, don't hide behind no one. Don't hide behind the closed doors. Don't hide behind your friends. Don't hide behind your siblings. Don't hide behind your classmates and nothing. You're going to do something. You're going to do the crime. Then do the time. I need y'all to understand that. I understand in life that sometimes we got to defend ourselves. I get it. But ain't no need to sit back and add more chaos on your life than you have to. Defending yourself is one thing. When the spirit say, hey, stand up, then stand up for yourself. Do you understand me? And even sometimes when you stand up for yourself, there's still consequences behind it. I need you to understand that. It's like, how bad do you want it? How bad do you feel like you need to stand up for yourself? How bad do you really feel like you need to boss up to this situation? Do you understand me? Y'all know what's right from wrong. When y'all do hateful stuff to your siblings and be disrespectful, you know what's right from wrong. When y'all going in the kitchen and getting cookies and juices when you don't supposed to, you know what's right from wrong. When you're sitting back and you lying on your friend, or you lying on your parent, or you lying on somebody, you know what's right from wrong as a child, as a toddler. Even a baby know what's right from wrong. So why is it that we're growing up acting like we just don't know? Why is it that when a person expresses their emotions and feelings, we sitting back and taking a hit, like taking that as that's wrong, because we're trying to talk it out before we act it out? Do you understand me? We have to get to a point that expressing ourselves and communicating ain't nothing wrong with that, because somebody need to know what's going on before that the words become actions. The words are the warnings. Do you understand me? Now, when y'all go out here and do this stuff, don't sit back and cry and be like, oh my God, why is this? Why is that? Why not? Hold on a second, y'all. This is irking my nerves. Hold on a second. If the camera don't fall off. It is what it is. I don't even care. It's coming out. But yeah. Why is it that y'all acting like you don't understand? So you in school and you know that if you sit back and be disrespectful in class, you're going to get kicked out of class. If you know that you're going to sit back and be in a relationship with these little boys and girls that there's going to be problems, why you do it? So what I'm trying to say is this. You already know being hateful out here in the world don't give you nothing good. It's a temporary happiness because you're getting away with something. But you need to look at the long-term issue behind it. Taking something from someone, being mean to someone, being hateful to someone is not true happiness. It's the cover up of real pain. I don't know why we sitting back and acting like being miserable is the goal. Who in the world tell y'all misery was the goal? Hey y'all, I want to be sad and depressed today. Who want to join me? I want to be mad and angry today. Who want to join me? I want to hold a tantrum today. Who want to join me? Like, let's take a moment of silence and just look back at your life and sit back and see how depressing it is. Sitting back and allow yourself to be miserable, to be depressed, to be worrying about what everybody thinking you getting over on someone. Let's take a last look back. I'm going to give y'all last time to look back. Last time I checked is behind you. Ain't your back toe up enough? Like all the whippings on your back. I don't care what color you are. Aren't you tired of it? Aren't you tired of getting beat up? Because you got to remember, just because you do something in the front, don't mean that it ain't going to hit you in the back. Your butt going to still get tore up one way or another. It may not be today. It may not be tomorrow. It might be next week or next year. And 9 times out of 10, guess what happens? When you finally get caught is when you at your highest point. When everything's going great for you, when you live in your life, when you finally get in the toys you want, when you get in the money you want, when you get in all of this good stuff. You could have the best relationship in the world, and then out of nowhere, all that stuff you done come knocking you upside the head. Is it worth it? Is it, y'all? Is it worth it? Is it worth it? But you know what's worth your time? Being happy. You're not boring, okay? You're just lazy. That's it. Everyone in the world has amazing lives, okay? If I didn't prove that already through my life, I don't know what else to tell y'all. Y'all been seeing the stuff that I've been posting. Y'all see the messages I've been providing. And you tell me y'all life ain't amazing. You got my sauce inside of y'all. Y'all got my seasoning. You got to find it though. That's all to it. That's all to it. I'm sorry. Oh, one of my braids just fell out. Oh, we're just missing. It is what it is. See? Life happens, right? But you gotta keep going. Life happens, but you have to keep going. Everything happens for a reason, y'all. This falling down, all of that. I had it tied super tight, then it loosened up. It all happens for a reason. It's like everything's falling down. Everything's coming back to order. Everything's coming back to alignment. I'm not mad. Like, my thing is this. I'm not mad at y'all because I get it. I got it. I understand. But my thing is we need to try something different, you know. And reason why I say that is because how many more people we need to lose in this process, y'all? How many more? This is really irking my nerve. How many more people we need to lose in this process? How many more people? I'm going to tell y'all this right now. I am a little irritated with this little piece because my energy level's going up. And see, that's one part of me I'm not the biggest fan of, a perfectionist. And I'm trying to avoid that side of me. Okay, we're going to do it like that. Okay, I know. Some of y'all like, can you please stay still? I get it. But see, this is the thing. When it comes to my energy level, the higher I go up, I get to that point sometimes I want to be perfectionist on certain things. It got to be perfect. So I even have to tell myself, like, chill. It ain't that serious. Like, who cares? It's hair. Okay, but back to the message. My thing is this, y'all. We have little kids growing up to be adults. And we need to get to that point. We need to stop making sorrow, pain, anger the goal in life. Okay? You have emotions, right? Talk it out. Explain yourself. Don't allow yourself to hold it in. If there's something you want, communicate it. That's all to it. Sometimes you're not going to always get what you want. That's just life. You can't take that as an L. Take it as a blessing because maybe you don't deserve that at the time. And maybe you get it later. You understand? That's just life. The problem in this world, we want what we want when we want it. And that's why y'all do what y'all do. That's it. You want what you want when you want it. So you're willing to put yourself in these situations. And then you're going to have someone else to take the heat for you. We have so many people getting killed these days. And 9 times out of 10, they're kids. They're kids. How many more children have to die? How many more of our homes need to be broken for y'all to fix them? You the only one that can fix it. You have to be honest. So whenever you get super mad and your anger and your emotions get to you and be like, man, I need to take this person out. I need to do this. I need to do that. Ask yourself, are you willing to go to jail for it? Are you willing to die for it? If you are, right, it is what it is. But you can't sit back and say, yes, it's worth it that moment. And then when you get locked up, or when you got bullets inside of you, or you losing body parts and stuff like that, now all of a sudden, I didn't mean it, God, I didn't. Nah, you meant it the first time. You meant it the second time. You meant it the third time because you had warnings. You had warnings. Ain't no different than all different countries, different cities. I'm going to say this, man. Hey, y'all sit back and watch all of these different protests and these different things that's been going on. These disasters and stuff. Right? And I know some things is, pertaining to my life. But at the same time, it's like the negative parts of these things. In order for us to come together and actually enjoy this life together, we have to be honest. Say, I am jealous. Why are you jealous? Because you're getting attention. Why you feel like I'm getting attention? Because people gravitate to you. Why you feel like people gravitate to you? Because of what your personality. People love your personality. Okay. Alright. I get you. I acknowledge that. So what do you want me to do with that? Because I can't stop people from gravitating to me. So what you want from me? I want you to stop. Why you want me to stop? Now, if the shoe was on the other foot, how will you feel? How will you feel if somebody tell you to stop from being the amazing person you are? So instead of focusing on the people gravitating to me, do what you need to do so people can gravitate to you. Work on yourself. Fix yourself. I don't like you. Why you don't like me? Because you got a house and you got a car and you got this family. Why you mad because I got a house and car and family? Because I don't have it. Well, why you don't have it? Because of where I came from. Do you know where I came from? No. So why you mad at me for if you don't even know my story? I don't need to know your story. Then you don't need to be in my face. If you're not going to get the opportunity to get to understand me and ask me how I got here, maybe I can provide the information so you can get in the same position. Instead of you doing that, you want to hate on me. You want to throw hate my way. You want to throw envy my way. You want to throw misery my way because you don't want to ask me what the words in the book that I have. You just judging me by the cover. Why you don't like me? Because my dude is watching you. This can go for any age level. Right now we're gonna at least be at like the middle school, high school and up, okay? Because I'm gonna just talk. Why are you mad at me? Because my dude is watching you. Okay, so did I do anything to catch his attention? You was just standing over there by the lockers, and he came by, and you was talking to somebody, and he just started smiling at you. Pause. So you tell me I was at the lockers, and I was talking to somebody else, and he walked by and smiled at me while I was talking to somebody else, and you mad at me? So now you want to fight me because your dude looking at me, and I was minding my business. So my question is this. Do you ask him why he smiled at me? No. So you're just sitting back and assuming there's an issue when all he did was give a gesture. Last time I checked. So you tell me you are jealous of a smile? When the last time you smiled? Okay. Try it. You might like it. Okay. People go through this. Why you mad at me? Why you bother me for? Oh, I look like a nerd. I look like a nerd. I look crazy. I look like a nerd. So that's why you messing with me. That's why you keep trying to bully me, because I look like a nerd. Really? Did I do that? Why? Why you doing it? So, I look like a nerd. Why you can't walk past me? Oh, because I look like a nerd. So, you telling me that I'm so... Oh, you said I was ugly. Oh, my bad. I missed that part. So, I'm so ugly that you got to stare at me. Last time I checked, is there some type of food you don't like to eat? Yeah. Do you go buy it? Okay. I think differently, y'all. I think differently. So I feel like somebody kind of didn't catch on that. If there's food that you don't like or you're allergic to, you don't mess with it. You don't look at it. You don't taste it. You don't eat it. You don't mess with it. You walk past it. So why are you going to sit back and mess with something that you think that you are allergic to, can't stand, don't like the taste of it, don't like the look of it? You will walk past it. So apparently I am the favorite item on your list. I'm trying to make this make sense, y'all. Okay, trying to make it make sense. Why you don't like me? Because I live in this neighborhood on this block. I live over there. You know how old I am? I'm 15. And you mad at me because I live over there on the other street. Do you know I can't pay a bill? You know I can't pay bills, right? So that was demand, not choice. If I could live anywhere other than this block, it sure would not be this street. So you're going to sit back and not like me because I live somewhere that I didn't even have an input in. I was just pushed into the situation. And you ready to hurt me because I live over there on that side. I'm going to ask you a question. How old are you? You 20. And you live on that block. You know you can buy an apartment on this side because you old enough to do it. It's like, come on, let's make it make sense. This is reality, y'all. This is reality. You don't like me either. And I'm going to say this. I know y'all probably like, how this compare to hiding and good and bad? Because when it comes to life, these are the issues people have but don't want to say it, and they do some undercover stuff. Okay? So let's go back. So, the energy. A person don't like me because people attract to me. You know what they do? They'll go and put a hate campaign out there and tell people there's something wrong with you. Or I'm going to just focus it all energy on me. They will say, oh, she's crazy. Something wrong with her. She's in the street. She's this, she's that. And all she had to do was talk to me. When it come into the situation with the guy just smiling, what they'll do, same campaign. She's this, she's that. Ready to fight me and don't even know what's really good, what's going on. Just assume something. Have other people to bully me. Have other females that are ready to fight me over false information that ain't even done nothing. Being that nerd, the one that y'all say that's a nerd, but that you they're all up in my face when I'm just trying to mind my business. So what they do, come up, fight me, bully me, have people to bully me, have people to, try to hurt me. Tell me to go take myself out and go do this and go do that. And then when the principal or somebody come, we ain't do nothing wrong. They was already on the floor like that. You understand me? Being in that neighborhood, you understand? just because you live in another street or on another side that you didn't have no input on. But now I go walk outside the house. Now you ready to rob me. Now you ready to shoot me. You ready to kill me because I'm sitting somewhere that I ain't have no choice in. Because if I did, we wouldn't even be in this whole situation in the first place. That's how the world operates. But it's fun when you're on the other side. But what it is you're depressed. You're mad. You're angry. You're not the same. You're sad. All of these other emotions, you're acting out because you don't know how to get in. You don't know how to fit in. But what's so crazy is, it ain't even about fitting in. You don't know how to stand on your own. That's all it is. If you notice, each person that I talked about was minding their business in their own lane, doing what makes them happy. But because you're so busy being in somebody else's lane, you don't know how to handle your own lane. So what you do, you go hide. You hide. That's all y'all do. You go hide. So, like I said, we know what's right and what's wrong. Okay? That goes for everything in the system, everything in the world. We know what's right and wrong. But if you're not willing to you know, how can I say it? If you're not willing to take ownership of what you're doing to someone, don't do it. Figure what's going on with yourself first. Ask yourself, why do I feel this way about this person? So let's go back again with the girl and the energy. Just say, why is it that I cannot allow myself to do the same thing? The same energy that's in this child is in me. So why I can't find the light within myself? Then I'm attract the right people. When it comes to the relationship with the guy, and then she's mad because the guy just smiled at the girl. Why is it that I'm jealous because somebody smiled at the person I'm with? If there's nothing going on, you telling me I have to be jealous and control the person I'm with, where they can't be happy and they can't love life and stuff, to the point I gotta control every movement they make? Why is it that I'm a jealous person? Why is it that I cannot just trust the person I'm with until they lose that trust? What's going on with me? Why I'm not able to be confident in myself and know that who's meant for me is going to be for me? No different than the bully. Man, why is it that I got to bully this person for? If I really don't like this person, I feel some type of way, why can't I just move past them and let them live their life? Or is it because I'm sitting there and realizing that, dang, I might be calling this person a nerd, but technically I'm saying, dang, they real smart, they real intelligent, and I feel dumb, I feel stupid, I feel like I'm not smart enough, so I'm taking that energy out on them and hoping it dumbs them down. So why in the world I just can't go study? Why is it that I gotta be in these groups with these guys or these people and be hateful when I could just go out here and get my own education, start learning for myself? No different than the boy in the other neighborhood or the female other neighborhood. Dad, why am I jealous? Why am I really mad? Like, I don't even know this person. And yeah, they live in this other neighborhood, but they ain't got nothing to do with the life I live. So why am I destroying this child's life for? They just trying to go to school, do what they supposed to do. They minding their business. Why in the world I'm over here mad because of their living situation? If I'm grown and I know I could go out here and do my own thing, why am I even bothering a child for in the first place? I'm too grown to sit back and be messing with a little kid when I'm a freaking adult. So why am I over here messing with them for? I should be out here trying to get an education to get out of this neighborhood, because if it's bringing me this much hate, then let me find where happiness at. Man, let me get myself back into school. Let me go to college or something. Let me get out of this lifestyle, because if I got to sit back and threaten someone else knowing that I know what it felt like to be threatened when I was a kid, Why am I putting that same energy on someone else? Just because I went through it don't mean I need to give it out to donate it to somebody else. This ain't no thrift store. Why would somebody want to buy this life? It happens all around the world, y'all. So, you got enough of information of knowing that everybody knows what's right from wrong. There's no more excuses. So, if you're going to do the crime, then do the time. Don't sit back and run from the cops. Don't sit back and run from the parents. If your parents are the type to spank you behinds, but if you're going to do something, go ahead, have whatever that shoe or that switch whip, go ahead, put it right there and say, here, Ma, here, Dad. Yep, I done it. Or if they the type that sit back and say, you know what, whenever you do something you're on punishment, I'm going to let y'all know that I'm about to be on punishment for a month. I'm going to tell you, because I got, this is something I have to do. I'm about to go out here and do something reckless, and I know I'm going to get in trouble for it, so I'm going to let y'all know that my punishment is for a month. Because that's how bad it's going to be. I'm going to be for a month. You might as well go and take the electronics from me now. Because, yep, I'm about to go to school and do this. Yep, I'm about to go down here and I'm about to rob this child over here. Yep, so, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead. Matter of fact, freak that. Yep, I already know. I'm gonna go to jail, but it was worth it for me to see this person miserable. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to jail for about a year. So after I do it, I'm gonna go to the police station and go ahead and get my year done and come back. Don't postpone it, because it's still going to happen one way or another. So if it's really worth it, then if you're going to do the crime, do the time. Don't run. Don't put the issues on your siblings. Don't put them on your cousins. Don't put it on the neighbor. Don't put it on the classmate. Don't put it on the teacher. Don't put it on the stranger. If you're going to do the crime, then do the time. Because if you got the high to do it, then guess what? It was never worth it after all. On that note, y'all have a blessed day.